I want to see who copped the Travis Scott Black Phantom Jordan 1 low. If you did cop, please put a bunch of fire emojis down below in the comments. If you did not cop and you took the L, put a bunch of trash emojis. I want to see who copped the Travis Scott Black Phantoms and who did not. Over $700. Here they are, the Travis Scott Black Phantom Air Jordan 1 low. You still have a chance to get a pair of lost and founds in your size. All you guys need to do is like this video, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know your size in the lost and found Jordan 1s. Follow me on Instagram, DannyMoore2369. Follow Saucy Souls on Instagram. His link is down below in the description box. And then DM me proof, DannyMoore2369. Send me proof that you guys did everything. Good luck. This giveaway ends in just a few days. So please make sure you guys get your giveaway entries in. Continue watching my videos. New Year's, I'll be posting the winner of the Lost and Founds. Make sure you guys get your giveaway entries in. Good luck. The Black Phantoms come in this black box with a black sleeve cover on top. You do have Travis Scott logos, Cactus Jack logos, Nike logos all over this blacked out box. This is my personal size, 10.5. I had to pick these up because I am a huge fan of every Travis Scott Air Jordan 1. And after having these now, seeing them in hand, I must say, they're fire. They're very clean. They're wearable. But there is a problem with the Travis Scott Black Phantom Air Jordan 1 lows that I don't see people talking about. We have to get into this sneaker. It's clean. It's wearable. So they do come with some dust bags, and these are actually not dust bags, these are bandanas, which is really nice, gives it a nice unique feature to it. Extra packaging, always a nice touch. You do have Jumpman logos as well as Cactus Jack logos on the bandana. Very nice. Each sneaker does come individually wrapped in the black bandana, which is very nice and something we have not seen from Travis Scott before. So they switched up the packaging with this all black box. Very nice white tissue paper and a black shiny box on the inside. Now, the sneaker. We have to get into these because these are fire. And in my opinion, the most wearable Travis Scott we've ever seen. Here they are, the Travis Scott Black Phantom Air Jordan 1 low. Wearable, clean, can't go wrong with the colorway. Here's the problem that I don't see anybody talking about, and here's the truth, in my opinion, when it comes to this sneaker. If Travis Scott's name was not attached to this sneaker completely, without a doubt in my mind, would sit, go to outlets, be an outlet special. Without a doubt in my mind. It's an all black Jordan 1 with white stitching. I don't think people truly cared too much about these because it's Travis Scott. That's the only reason it had the hype and demand to it. The name, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. We could say that about a lot of sneakers, a lot of things in life. It's the branding. It's true. It plays a huge factor into it. The backward swoosh, very nice. You do have an all black upper, suede, nubuck, nice materials here on the upper, and it does have that black and then kind of like a off black ashy gray type effect to it, and the white stitching on the midsole really does stand out. You have the white Air Jordan Wings logo, and on the back of the left shoe you do have the insect. I believe it has something to do with Stormy, but I'm not entirely sure. If you know, please leave a comment, let me know. I'm definitely interested. Now, the laces. We got to talk about the laces, because the laces are definitely out there and unique, to say the least. So they do come with black, flat laces. However, these laces are actually a little wax. They have a little bit of wax to them, which is nice. These laces are atrocious. I'm not sure what the heck is going on here with these black and white. I don't like this at all. The red is cool. I think it might do a little too much. The only red on the shoe is actually right here, the Cactus Jack branding on the tongue. White Nike Air on the tongue as well. And on the inside, you do have the red Jumpman on the insole. That's visible. And then the rest of the insole, will take that out because the insoles of these are actually very unique. So there's the insole of the right sneaker. You got Travis Scott, Nike Air, and at the top there is the Cactus Jack face logo. And here is the other insole, Cactus Jack in the middle, Wings logo at the top, and your Jumpman logo at the bottom. The sock liner, very unique and different. It is very soft, very fluffy on the insole there, on the sock liner. Very soft. This very, very nice material. It's soft fleece material. Hey, it gives it a nice, definitely a comfortable feel on your foot. Not sure if it's going to make your foot sweat more, but definitely a nice touch for the sock liner, something we've never seen with Travis Scott before. Black outsole that you know is going to get very dirty. For these are very expensive. I recommend putting on Drip Grip sole protectors, the best sole protector on the market. There's a link down below in the description. Click that link and use my code Danny10 for 10% off. Get yourself some sole protectors for your outsoles. Protect the bottom of your sneakers, so even after you're done wearing them, peel off the Drip Grip sole protector and the bottom will look brand new. The white stitching on this entire black sneaker really makes the shoe pop. It makes it stand out. Like I said before, if Travis did not have his name on this sneaker, these would be a Nike outlet special, in my opinion. Definitely hitting the outlets. I don't think people would really care for an all black, triple black Jordan 1 low like that. They've sat before, they've done it before, and they've always sat. So I think it's Travis's name really holding weight here, definitely. But overall, the actual look of the shoe, and of course it being a Travis Scott, it is a good Travis Scott Jordan 1 that is definitely wearable. I mean, these are so clean, so wearable, you can't go wrong with an all black sneaker with some white stitching that really does pop out. It's a Jordan 1 low, it's Travis Scott, it's a simple sneaker, but Travis's name is still showing hype and demand, and I'm excited for next year when we get the olive pair. Apparently the last Travis Scott Jordan 1 we will see. That's the rumor. We'll see what happens. Now, prices. We got to talk about what's going on with the price of the Travis Scott Black Phantoms. They have dropped in price. They were reselling for around $1,000. They have dropped now to around $700 to $750 depending on size. They will, in my opinion, stay at around that price. I'm not expecting a huge price increase. I'm not expecting them to drop by any means to $500, $600. I don't think it'll happen. I think they'll stay steady at around that $750, maybe $800 price point. I don't think it's gonna skyrocket up to be a $1,200, $1,300 sneaker, because look at the reverse mochas, still settling at like $1,100, $1,200. So these are definitely gonna be the cheapest for now. The Travis Scott Black Phantoms, it's a good sneaker. I don't think it's really a hold. I think you guys should sell them if you want to, make that quick profit, move on. Hey, wear them at the end of the day. It's a good sneaker. You can't go wrong with an all black Travis Scott. The release for the Black Phantoms sucked. A lot of bots got through. There was, of course, manual cops as well, because there was a good amount of stock on these Black Phantoms. It does seem like more Black Phantoms were available compared to most other Travis Scott Jordan 1s, maybe even all of them. Between these and reverse mochas, it does seem like stock is getting a little higher. Not that that means much, because demand is through the roof, but there is a little bit more pairs going around. It does seem like a lot of bots got through, though. A lot, especially on Travis's website. They need to stop leaving that raffle open for an hour. It's too long. They're allowing way too many bot entries to get through. It sucks. They need to stop that release method. Travis's website, they need to do something. They need to switch it up and change the release method. Do what Munir does. To be honest with you, it's much, much better. Now, the Sneakers app is the Sneakers app. Another botted place. It is what it is. Sneakers app did have a decent amount of stock. They had a good amount of pairs, but a lot of entries. Millions of entries, of course, for this Travis Scott sneaker, just like there was the reverse mochas. Lots of people wanted the Black Phantoms. There was a lot of W's, but of course, a lot more L's on the Black Phantoms. I'm going Travis Scott Fragment Lows. I'm then going the OG Mocha pair. Then I'm going reverse mocha. Don't forget, these released this year as well. It's actually crazy. We saw 2 Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows release in the same year. And then I'm gonna go with these. These are definitely last in my opinion. Not least, but definitely last. It's still a cool sneaker, just last when it comes to Travis Scott Jordan 1s. I think they put in better work and better stories and better everything, better colorways with the other colorways compared to the Black Phantom. It's just too simple, but it's still a good wearable sneaker. The Travis Scott Black Phantom Jordan 1 Low is fire, straight fire. Please make sure you guys smash that like button, and do not forget to join the More family. Smash that subscribe button. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys join the More family. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. We're always on the grind. We're never gonna stop. Always dropping that fire. Straight fire. The Travis Scott Black Phantoms are fire. Straight fire. Thank you guys so much for watching. We out.